right here is very rare. I'm gonna take a chance. I see his email. He will not be missing. Now that I know.
Hey guys, it's Kevin, your visa guy here in the Philippines. In today's video, I'm gonna bring you along with me today to deliver our clients' passports. So we've just helped them fix their overstaying visas. Because of their overstaying visas, they had to pay over 100,000 pesos of penalties, and that was just mainly because of misinformation online. So be mindful of what you read and see online, and be sure to check if they have the right sources of information. So a little bit of background. When they found out that they overstayed, the first thing that they did is they contacted the immigration here in Cebu because they live here, and they were advised to file for a motion for reconsideration, but they were advised to file it at the immigration office in Manila. And at that time, it was impossible for them because in the family, there are 5 of them, 1 adult and 4 children. So it was very challenging for them to travel domestically. So the second thing that they did is they went to visa consulting firms, they went to visa agencies, they went to law firms, and unfortunately, they were quoted a very expensive professional fee. So since there are 5 of them, they were charged individually. So in total, the professional fee was around 250,000 peso, and that does not yet include the penalties. So because of the expensive fee, they just decided to do the process on their own. And they did a lot of research online until they stumbled upon my video, this video, where I talked about overstaying visas. You should check them out, link in the description. They found my video, they learned a lot from it, and they sent me an email, hoping that I would respond to them quickly because the situation was very urgent. So I responded to them a day, and they were surprised. I responded to them a day after they sent me an email, and I asked them, hey, are you in Cebu? Possibly in Cebu? And they told me, yes, we are in Cebu. And I told them, you're in Cebu, I'm in Cebu, let's talk about your situation in person. So we met up. We met at SMC side, we had a cup of coffee, and I told them about their situation, how to fix it, the right people that you need to meet, the right paperwork that you should need to submit. So all the things related to overstaying, I told them that. And finally, we're here, delivering their passports to their house. So everything is done. Overstaying status has now been fixed, and I'm very glad everything worked out fine. Well, this actually happened yesterday. I just wasn't able to film an intro, so I hope this thing would work. Anyway, guys, I hope you will enjoy this video. Stick around, grab a cup of coffee. Let's get down to business.
It's such good news. Oh.
I'm still in Ayala, maybe around...
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
You there?
Hello? I'm here. Hello?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. I might be there around 2 to 3 p.m. Would that be fine?
What time?
2 to 3 p.m.
3? Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay, so I'll just call you back, alright?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Alright, Janae, see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, bye-bye. Finally, you get to see your passport again.
Yes.
Here it is.
Yay!
And now everyone has their card.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you how this works. And you still have your old receipts here.
Okay.
Yeah, the previous one.
Okay.
Open the floor. So let's start with, let's say Aaliyah.
What a process. Wow. I'm so grateful.
So this is the immigration order right here.
Okay.
So it did not say that you're gonna leave within the 120 days. I think I showed you that before.
Yes.
That the other guy was granted, his visa was granted, but he was advised to leave the country for 120 days. In your case, you can extend 3 years, much more.
Okay.
Right? But you'll start from the day you arrive, or from the day you guys arrive.
Okay.
So it'll be still the same, 3 years.
Okay.
All right. You just need to keep on doing visa extensions. So the current visa is valid June 27.
Okay.
So next month.
Next month we go back and start
doing visa extensions.
Okay.
And this would be very cheap, I guess. Probably for 2 months more, it's probably gonna cost you around 3,000 plus, because you already have a card here. So you don't need to pay an additional
they
3,000.
extended it.
Yeah, actually they didn't have the first one.
Okay.
So they have a new one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so they have a, okay.
It started May 27, 2025.
Okay, okay. So they all have one now. Yes, okay.
Yeah, so they all have one now. So just keep this, all the receipts here, and especially this, because when you extend at immigration, let's say next month, they will be. They will notice that you have overstayed for such time, and they will look for this as proof that you have fixed your visa. This is very important.
Okay.
So bring this when you do the visa extension. Alright? So it's the same for everybody else.
Oh wow.
The only difference is yours, because you already have your card, right? From the very beginning. So you don't have one, but your visa is valid the same.
Okay.
So 27th of June. That's the
Okay.
same.
So I think mine will expire soon, so I just have to renew the card again, right?
When you extend your visa, it will actually be renewed together with the card.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot voluntarily just renew the card alone.
Okay.
So when you extend your visa, your card will also be renewed.
Okay.
So that will be additional $50 or 3,000 pesos.
Okay.
All right, so everything is done.
Oh, what a process. Oh, I could not have done this without you.
Thank you so much.
I would have been lost and confused. I was already lost and confused.
Okay.
But I would have been even more lost and confused without your help. And this, you don't even know how much of this is a blessing.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Everything that you have done, step by step, you have exceeded. You went the extra mile for us, and I am so grateful.
Thanks so much.
Yes, I am so grateful.
I can remember when we were still talking at, where was it? SMC side,
Yeah.
Starbucks, right?
Uh-huh.
I remember you guys were very scared. What are we going to do? How much will be the penalties?
Yeah, because I was so lost.
Yeah.
And there was no information
Online
to even tell us what to do. And then calling some of
these ones.
they wanted, and it would have been they wanted an arm and a leg on top of
The
it was
actual
so
process.
confusing, and on top of the actual process. And so it for us, a family of 5, there's no way
It's huge.
that
It's
we
a
would have
huge
been
amount.
able to get caught up. There's no way we would have been able to afford to do this. So I am indebted to you.
Thanks so much.
Seriously.
Because when they charge you, let's say if you go with an agency, it might cost you, for their fee alone, it might be 35,000 to 50K.
Yes.
Around that range. So times 5, because there are 5 of you.
Yes. And that's not even including the actual visas. That's just for them, their services.
Services.
And so I was like, I'm going to jail. Because there's no way that I could afford. There's just no way that I would have been able to do it. And especially because I have minors and I'm so new to this.
Correct.
I didn't want to put
Mess
us
up.
in a situation to where we would get in trouble for not extending. So you, from day one, you eased my anxiety because I was like, what are we gonna do? I'm going to jail.
And Alan was there beside you.
Yes.
Right?
So and just everything that you've done, I'm so grateful. I am
Thank you so much.
so grateful.
Thank you so much. Also, there's also one thing. Remember about the estimated penalties that we calculated? So it was almost half of that.
Right.
So when I showed you my previous client's overstaying visa, he was asked to pay for the IARC. Remember that? It's 25,000 additional
Right.
of the back fees. So this is how much we have saved. So the actual cost is just 110 and 940. With the IARC for each person, it's going to be additional 125. So in total, expected cost that we had before was 235.
Yeah.
It was weighed. It was actually half of that.
Half of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was expecting it to be like, and we have been trying to budget because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to be like 300,000 pesos.
For everything.
But yeah, and so I was even reaching out to family to see if, you know, I didn't know how much it was going to be. So in case I was short, I was trying to prepare and reach out to family to see if they'll be able to give me a loan or to help in some kind of way, because I just didn't know what to expect, and I knew it would be a time frame to pay everything. What's up, sis? No. And so, yeah.
Yeah, so these are the things, probably all the paperwork worked. Because I remember when I asked you, we need to put a lot of attachments in the motion. We cannot just write a letter, say sorry to go overstayed and submit.
Right.
So we need to attach all the things that make sense.
Uh-huh.
Your contract of lease, income stuff,
Right.
the birth certificate of the kids, all the other things that would make the motion make sense.
Right.
Because there are cases that they will just read it, okay, there's no attachments, how would we know if it's true? Okay. Approve the visa, pay the penalties, leave the country. So in most cases, that's what's going to happen. So I'm very glad that you can still extend for 3 years.
Yes. Like
so
this
you
right.
don't need to. So you don't need to leave the country
No.
anymore.
And this right here is very rare. From what my research that I've seen, like this doesn't happen too often.
Really.
So I am very grateful to God and you because for using you to guide us in this whole process because, oh my goodness. I'm glad I found you on YouTube.
So follow me, guys, on my YouTube channel.
Yes, yes. And it was easy to get a hold of you, which I was grateful for because I was like, I'm going to take a chance. I see his email. And I'm going to email him and see if he responds. And you responded so quickly.
Yeah, I remember you said that, okay, let's just try. Maybe he's not going to respond.
Yeah.
He's too busy with his videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I replied the day after.
Day after,
The
yeah.
day after.
Uh-huh.
So, because I noticed, I think you did not mention that you're in Cebu at the very beginning. You just asked about overstaying.
Right.
Then when I asked where you're currently in the Philippines, and you told me you're in Cebu. And then okay, so why not we meet at SMC site?
Yeah.
And talk about this stuff in person.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest was history.
Yep. Yep. I automatically knew when I first met you, like, yes. This is who I need to be with right here. This is who's going to help.
Well, I'm just very, very glad. So you have everything with you. So now it's time for you guys to extend.
Yes.
Without missing.
This is a lesson well learned. Like, we will not be missing. Now that I know exactly what to do, because like I said before, I had no idea.
Yeah, because it's the same with Tamika's family. Like, they were led to believe that the ACRI card is 1 year here.
Right.
It represents the visa itself, where it's not. It's just an ID. The ID is valid for a year, but your visa you still need to extend. So yeah, there's no immigration 101 when you come to the Philippines. Right? They don't teach you this stuff sometimes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And just everything, all the other steps that we had to do. So. Yeah, now I feel like I know exactly what to do, which is go pay my monthly extension. with no question, no like hesitation.
Yeah, just take a trip to immigration, have some lunch with the kids, and pay for the
Yes.
monthly extension.
And then I've seen that some people are able to pay sometimes online.
Yeah, that's for the normal visa extension.
Yeah.
And that only applies for the first year of your stay.
Oh. Okay.
Beyond that, beyond 2 years, or beyond 1 year, you need to go there in person.
Okay. Well, that's not a problem. I don't care what I have to do.
It's just another trip at the VI, right?
Right. And so, yeah, this will definitely get done. Oh, wow.
All right, so I would just need you to let you sign just for a receiving copy.
Okay.
Right? So,
Let me grab this pen. This was such a blessing. It's such a surprise because I was in there with the kids and didn't give all the information like we did, and they're still waiting for theirs.
okay.
And so ours happened so quickly.
I think it was only under a month, or
Yeah,
a month
it was
from
a
the
month.
day we sent it to the
Yeah, about 4. I think maybe 4 or 5 weeks might be pushing it, but I think it was only 4 weeks.
4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Because it took us some time to draft the paperwork, deal with the lawyer, right? I think it took us 2 to 3 weeks, or 2 weeks, I guess.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it took us like 2 months because of my
2 months.
schedule.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could only do it one thing once a week.
Yeah,
But the actual process, once it got shipped,
yeah.
it was very quick. But it would have been a lot quicker if my work schedule wasn't in adherence, because we probably could have knocked out everything in one week.
Correct.
And I do appreciate your flexibility with that as well.
Yeah. So I just figured, wait, Janae's passport is in my car. Why not we drop it off today?
Oh wow.
So here you go. And ACR card. So when you go to the immigration and extend, just bring the kids' ACR card, including yours.
Okay. And
I think yours needs renewal.
yeah. So I bring the passports, ACR card, and our
All the receipts.
Okay.
If you can organize everything, including the old receipts for here,
Okay.
you can attach it here and attach it together with this order.
Okay.
Because this is very, very important.
Okay. Oh yes. I'm even gonna make sure I take copies of it,
Of everything.
just to make sure.
Okay, so here we go. Finally.
Yay.
Well, you can keep this.
Thank you.
So I just need you to sign each page for everyone's passport.
Okay. Just sign anywhere.
Yep. And the date. Oh, where's your dog?
Oh, they're upstairs.
They're asleep.
We put them in the room so they wouldn't be in the way.
Okay.
Today's the 31st. Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're pit bulls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pit bulls.
Yeah. And they think they're chihuahuas.
They act like babies.
Yes. You sit down and they try to climb on top of you because they want to
Yeah.
sit on your lap. And it's like, no, you weigh 60 pounds. You're too big. You suffocate me.
So where's Alan, by the way?
He's still in the States.
Oh, still in the States.
Mm-hmm.
His schedule was postponed.
Yeah, so other situations came up to where they needed his attention, and I was like, great.
Okay.
So hopefully, prayerfully, he'll be here in hopefully in a couple more weeks, because it's already been 2 months. He was only supposed to be gone for 2 to 3 weeks.
Supposedly.
Yeah, and then it turned into 2 going on our 3rd month, and I'm like, sir.
Because of his job, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna need you to come back and figure this out. Like, what is going on? So he's like, I'm coming, and I was like, okay.
Well, at least when he comes back, everything's fixed.
Yeah, you know what?
There's not much stress.
And I didn't tell him, so I might be like, we gotta go to Thailand.
Okay,
So-
So instead of paying that to the government, why not spend it for
Yeah,
vacation?
go on a little trip, and that way he has to come back sooner. Like, hey, we have 2 weeks. We gotta go to Thailand. Meet us there.
All right, that's
A little
good.
family vacation.
At least everything is done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, before you exit, in case if you exit the country, you need to get an exit clearance.
Yes.
By the way. Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. So I would definitely make sure.
Because I don't want you to go at the airport, everyone's ready, and then
Yeah.
suddenly they ask you, where's your clearance? I don't have that. Can I get it now? No, you need to go to the BI.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because you helped Alan get his.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the same thing.
Now, question. How long are the exit clearance good for?
It's valid for 30 days.
Okay.
Or until your flight.
Yeah, because I definitely do want, but we don't need a clearance if we go to like Manila or one of the other islands.
Oh, for the kids?
Yeah,
No.
like we don't need a clearance for that, right?
No.
It's just when we leave the Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't even have to bring your passports, but you can bring. Just present your IDs.
Okay.
When you travel domestically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need to present your IDs.
Okay. All right. Because we haven't gone to the beach.
Ever since.
We haven't done like no boat trips. We haven't done we haven't done anything. We've been here for a year. Yeah, we've been here for a year. And when we got ready to, is when I found out about the passports, and that was like, we ain't doing nothing because I don't know how much everything is gonna cost.
Correct.
And so I canceled everything because I was like, this takes priority. Once I found out about our that we had to extend, and I was way over the 6-month mark.
Yeah.
So.
And it could be like a problem if you travel domestically and someone will check where your passport is. That might be an issue.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait until after we at least renew
So,
1 month, just to be like, just for my nerves. I just want to make sure, like, no, we were valid. Like we.
so you will be good until August, end of August. You extend for 2 more months.
And so we are able. I can extend 2 months at a time.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
2
right.
months at a time. Don't go for 1 month because the only difference is 500 peso. So just go directly with 2 months.
Yeah, and it'll save us a trip.
And that will
So,
save you a trip.
So I'm definitely gonna do that. Just do it every 2 months and make sure I put it in my calendar on my phone so I know.
2 weeks before the
Yeah.
examination day.
And so and it's as long as I get there either on but preferably before.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
On or before.
Because I need to make sure there's no holidays on that day.
Correct. And also try to be there early because sometimes if they're very busy, you might get your passport the next day, and that sucks.
Oh man.
So try to go there early, probably around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. And then you probably can get your passport in the afternoon
Okay.
or even noontime.
I know one of the times I renewed, I was in and out. I think I was there for maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. And I did that. I went early. I left the kids and I just took all their stuff. And I went there by myself and was in and out. And I was like, this is great. Yeah. So I'll definitely be going early. So that way I could just be in and out, hopefully.
Correct.
But yeah, this is so great. Get out of here. I know. Oh, wow. Okay. I know she's going to be like, when I tell her I got mine, she's going to be like, yes.
How about mine?
But I know she has some delays in her payment. So,
Yeah, it took, I think, 5 business days.
yeah. Like, even with me, like it took.
Oh, it was from the U.S. to your account first. And then
Yeah.
your account here?
Yeah, then I had to transfer. So first I had to get it from my account to out here, and I think it was the amount. And I think that's the same thing that happened to her.
Okay.
It was the amount that we were transferring over because it took my bank like 4 days to approve the transfer.
Oh, okay.
And then once I did that, it was easy for me. But then Wise, it took them like, I think I did it on a Friday, and it took them like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
it
kind
went
of
in
weird.
around Monday.
Yeah.
Went in Monday.
And usually it's like immediate. And so I was like, why is everybody, and I think it's just the amount that we're transferring, that everybody, each institution wanted to confirm the amount. Yeah, so it took me a while too. So when she said the same thing, I was like, yep, my bank did the exact same thing. Yeah, Yeah, tell me, you just let me know whatever, Monday, Friday, or I don't even care if I have to call for work. Just you let me know when you're available.
Sure.
And I will deeply appreciate that if you could do that. Oh, that would help
All right.
so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yes. Ah, can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, let me give you a hug.
Everything's
Oh, yes. Oh, this is awesome. I am so happy. God bless you guys both. I
Thank
so
you.
appreciate it. And then we'll be in contact soon because you help me with that bake.
Yeah.
So you just let me know when you are available and I will make arrangements.
Yeah, I'm usually available Monday to Friday in the afternoon most of the
Okay.
time. Yeah.
All right.
Between 1 to 5 p.m.
Okay. So then let's schedule it for Monday, whatever Monday.
Oh, Monday is good for you, right?
Mhm.
Because your work will be in the evening.
Evening, yeah. Yeah.
This Monday, I'll see. Maybe I have another appointment. It's probably next Monday.
Yeah, whichever. Just shoot me a text and let me know once you have time to look at your schedule.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank
Take
you
care.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Coffee shop. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Anyway, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for coming with us. I'm very glad that everything worked out fine. Actually, it was way than with what we expected because they were actually expecting to pay a lot more, but because of the paperwork that we have prepared, the government gave a positive response. Because if we just provided them with a basic explanation or letter of explanation with no attachment, no supporting documents to support their claims, they could have received a higher penalty, which was the IARC that I was talking about earlier. They could have received an order to leave the country, or even worse, blacklisting. So I'm very glad everything worked out fine. And yeah, thank you so much for your trust. I appreciate your support from the very beginning, because they only found me through YouTube. They just sent me an email. I responded to them a day after. And then after that, everything was history. So if you have questions about Philippine visas, housing, relocation, even if you're still abroad, I can help you get a better head start. So you just need to send me an email at vin.philippines@gmail.com. So until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace.